is up to all of my little unicorns, new and old? It's your girl WestIndieRay, back again with another information-filled video. Now today is a highly awaited, highly requested video. It's actually going to be my 1 year plus lock journey. I know I was supposed to have given this to you guys a long time ago because that's what lock influencers are supposed to do. We're supposed to give you guys a 6 month, we're supposed to give you a 9 month, we're supposed to give you a year, or 2 years, or 3 years, and so on, update of how our hair is looking and what the experience has been like for us. And I failed you, and I'm so sorry. Life happened, but hopefully now I can get things going on a more consistent basis because your girl quit her job, so I literally have nothing else better to do but then to pour into you guys and hope that you pour back into me. Speaking of pouring back into me, I would love it if you guys went ahead and gave this video a thumbs up because you love me. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it so that you are alerted whenever I make new videos. I love producing content for you guys, and I would love nothing more than to take you guys on this journey officially with me. So I'm just going to pretty much hop into this video because I made a whole folder of pictures for you guys and videos. So let me just move over so I could show you guys the visuals right here, and let's get into it. All right, so this picture right here from September 26, 2019 is actually the last picture that I took before I decided to lock my hair. Okay, so I don't have any more curly hair pictures after this. Now, as you guys can see, my hair is similar to the color that it is right now. So yes, I did lock my hair on color treated hair already. People ask me that all the time, like, did you color your hair after you locked it or did you lock it first? Yeah, so people ask me that all the time, but I did lock my hair while it was color treated, and I did it myself in my home, or in my parents' home, I should say. I did it with my mom. My mom, I think we put her twist in, her starter locks in like 2 days before I did mine, so we were 2 days apart. But all I did literally is I just like separated my hair, I pulled some hair, I twisted it, and I was like, that seems like a good size. And then I would just move on to the next one, okay? There was no type of rocket science involved, no astronomy, no molecules, nothing like that. It literally was not that deep for me. So yeah, that's how I locked my hair. People always ask me about my parting pattern and my this and my that, and I'm like, dude, I literally did not pay attention to any of that. There are no parts in my hair. I just literally pulled hair and then twisted. So that's what I did. I washed my hair and I used Lock Up by Natural Elegance to actually like lock my hair with. What I will say about that though is that it's really, really hard to find. I wish I had an alternative for you on what would work for you to lock your hair, but I haven't really come across that yet, seeing as a lot of people can't seem to find that particular brand of lock gel or lock styler or whatever. But the good news is I don't really think it matters much what you use as long as it doesn't cause a lot of buildup, because I literally washed my hair 2 weeks after I put the starter locks in, or the starter twist or whatever. I washed my hair 2 weeks after that, and all the product went down the drain. No locking happened within the first 2 weeks, so I can't really say that that product contributed to my hair locking the way that it locked. I think it is really good still for retwist. Moving forward, really all I did was just my lock tonic. I believe in like oils and things like that to keep my hair moisturized, and I just let it do what it does on its own. So there really was no product that I would say was my saving grace when it came to letting my hair lock up. If you want to know what helps hair lock up faster, I have a video about that I'll put right up there for your reference. But yeah, pretty much I just twisted my hair myself, and I encourage everybody who wants to do that. So the thing about that is a lot of locticians, like they're professionals, so they know about the lock to part ratio, which is basically a tool that they use to understand like how thick your locks should be depending on the thickness of your hair for your desired look. So if you want locks that are really thick and your hair is really thin, like they might have to do the parts bigger or smaller or whatever. So they use tools like that in order to get your desired look. But if you're not too pressed about the cosmetics of it all and you feel confident in your abilities to do your own hair, like I 100% would recommend you starting your own locks. It's really not that hard. If you can two-strand twist, you can start locks. So I really love just my journey with it all. It also helped me feel a lot closer to myself and my journey than I feel like it would if somebody else had installed them for me. So, you know, I just love it. Even through this time though, I was wrapping my hair a lot. When I first started my locks, I wrapped my hair a lot because I just didn't really, not that I didn't like the look of them, they just looked kind of stringy in the beginning, especially when I had that Lockup by Natural Elegance in there. Once I rinsed out the product, they started looking a lot better. And then this picture right here is when my lock journey really started popping online. I started getting like a lot of reposts and things like that. So I always like to include this because it was a lot of you guys' first introduction to me. And I just really, really value that. And I'm really grateful that y'all found me. I have another picture of my hair wet from November 1st of 2019. That means that I had been locked for a month and I had washed my hair twice. Throughout that whole time, I will say that I did not retwist my hair. I retwisted my hair after a month of having my locks, I believe, if I remember correctly, but I washed my hair twice. So that just goes to show you that depending on what stage your hair is in and how much it marries and how frizzy it gets and things like that, you don't always have to retwist your hair. In fact, that can thin out your locks a lot. I honestly like how I did it with only retwisting my hair about once a month. That's what worked for me. Other than that, I would just put on a headband if my new growth was looking crazy or if it just looked unkempt or something like that. I was living in a headband, y'all, and that was just my favorite thing. So by November 11th, I had actually seen a little bit of locking, like baby budding on my back lock right here. This was the first piece of hair to actually lock at all, okay? And through there, it was just, you know, more marrying at the roots, more frizz. I'm just gonna drop a little video in here of me feeling myself real quick. It looked like I just had two-strand twist. Like that was my style. It didn't look like I was waiting for something else to happen or there was another destination that I was trying to get to. It literally just looked pretty. And I just appreciate that about my lock journey and the fact that I was able to embrace that part of it without rushing through it. So, you know, some more pictures of my hair as it was like maturing and things like that. I have a beautiful video of my hair wet. This was soaking wet right out of the shower. As you can see, I had a lot of roots going on. The girl needed a retouch. So January 29th, 2020 was actually the first time that I did a retouch on my roots while having locks. Like I said before, I got my locks in October, on October 1st, and my hair was pretty much like pretty well touched up. And then I ended up doing my first retouch on January 29th, 2020. I was loving it, okay? Like, I think this is the time in my lock journey to where my locks were budding a lot and I was just feeling really confident about how I looked with the locks. I was like trying different styles, even though I'm not the type of girl to really have a lot of different styles like that. Like even having this style today is like whoa for me, but I was like feeling myself, okay? I was doing little videos. I was just completely in love with this lock journey, all right? And it still had that really cute bob look, you know, that it's kind of growing out of right now. I think this is during the time when I first started including lock jewelry into my hair as well. I still wanted to go ahead and try to do some twists. They turned out really cute, but they were just really heavy on my head for some reason. And they just felt a lot thicker. Like when you have loose curly hair, it's a lot easier to like wrap it up in the twist, but it just was bulky for me and I just didn't like it. Like I think it's cute when other girls do it over their locks. I just felt like there's no need for me to be doing this. And I just started wearing my hair, you know, just locked and really embracing that journey. I was like, I'm gonna do my baby hairs if I want to, as y'all see in this video. I was wearing them down every once in a while, but mostly I would wear my hair up just because I don't know what it is about me and wearing my hair down. It's just not one of my favorite things. I don't know. Yeah, my hair just continued to mature and I just continued to fall deeper and deeper in love with it every single day, okay? I don't know, the lock journey has been so liberating for me. I feel like it just gave me so much more confidence in the fact that I grew this, I started this, I'm doing this the way that I want to do it. When people tell me, you should go see a loctician because your hair is bunching, or you should go see a loctician because you have loops at the end and blah, 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 that's not budding, blah, blah, blah. Like, you should go see a loctician because you should have parts. And I was just like, I think I'm going to do this myself, and this is going to come from me. Therefore, it will be beautiful. That to me felt like one of my greatest power moves of self-acceptance and self-love. Like, really taking control of my journey from the beginning of it and letting it play out and accepting every single, you know, process that it went through, every single stage that it went through. That was just, I don't know, it poured in, it was like me, myself pouring into me. Here's another picture of my locks. It's a texture shot. I took this October 23rd, 2020. This was right after my 1 year lock anniversary. I really like this picture because you can just see all the textures in my hair. So yeah, my locks have matured to this point that they're at right now. I don't really know if like the bunchy ends are gonna go away. I also don't really care about that. I think that my hair looks really good the way that it is. My lock journey is so individual that my locks are very unique in and of themselves. Like the way they feel, the way they look, the way that they've been good to me, and the things that they've brought to my life. I wanted to make sure I included a lot of texture shots in this video because it just speaks to the individualized lock journey that I've had. I feel like a lot of times as a society, we look at somebody and see how happy they are with their thing, whatever it is, or how confident they seem with their thing, whatever it is. And we completely forget the fact that that's a very individual and internal thing. Just because I look confident with my hair like this, that doesn't mean that the next person who has extreme bunching at the ends of their hair and whose locks aren't how the ideal lock should look is going to be comfortable. That's why I really encourage everybody to have such an individualized experience. Instead of mirroring the actual thing, it is best to seek the feeling in your own life. Seek the confidence, seek the fulfillment, seek the spiritual journey. You don't have to have exactly what other people have. That idea of it being a very individualized experience that I've had from the beginning has manifested in the way that my locks actually appear visually. And I just love them. I love my lock babies. Y'all know my go-to style is half up, half down. Sometimes I put it all up and have the few hanging out the back. Sometimes I wear it down. And recently I've been trying to like pop out and do other things with it. It doesn't always work out for me. It doesn't always see the light of day, but it is something that I'm having a lot of fun with. One thing I am looking forward to is when they're long enough to do like a front bang, like a swoop. I think that's gonna be really dope, but I'm not rushing the process at all. I will say that this journey has been literally the best thing that I've ever done for my look, one of the best things I've ever done for my soul. And it's one of those things that, like I said before, because it's so individual, being able to have begun this journey with my mom, and it just feels like I'm carrying her with me like this whole way. So that is my lock journey. This year and 4 months that I've had my locks has been so beautiful. I feel like a lot of people are getting locks these days, and that's just something that's so beautiful to me. But if you go into it with good intentions. Go into it with the desire to have something for yourself and to reclaim something for yourself. So if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you go ahead and drop a little unicorn in the comments below so that I know that you are rocking with me the long way. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow all my social media accounts right down there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.